Welcome, Valdosta State Blazer fans, to the Inferno Blazers Sports Show. Based in Valdosta, Georgia, we're Blazer students talking Blazer sports. You're tuning into the Extra Ember with your host of the day, Jaylan Scott. So, anyways, moving on to the next topic we're going to go to before we go to another break. Our last tournament we played in, our big social tournament of the year, Blazing Sevens, this year I'd say was, I said this a lot as Tyler takes a mean sip from his coffee that we can all hear on the mic.
Black, by the way. No sugar, no creamer.
It's
just straight black.
Straight black coffee. I'm going to get another one after this.
But Blazing Sevens, our home tournament here at Valdosta State up at North Campus. We played a couple teams up there. I believe we played GCSU. We played Making Love, as Tyler alluded to earlier, and we also played the alumni team, aka Valdosta Lightning, the new local team in the area. That tournament, especially for, being here and playing on home field for the first time, as Austin does something stupid. But I would say that tournament was also really fun. That was the first time I got to play a full half. And it was really in that moment I really got to experience, like the dynamic of rugby sevens and, how fast paced the game really is. Because up to that point, I had only played maybe like 1 or 2 minutes at a time in the other tournaments. I'm a rookie. I haven't played before. But that tournament was actually like a really good opportunity for me to show what I'm potentially capable of for next year. And I'm really proud of what I did there. I ended up in a lot of scrums. I remember against USI, I was in for 2 scrums and I got absolutely bullied trying to play hooker when it was our scrums and I got absolutely bullied trying to hook the ball back.
It was a new experience for you. It's okay.
Yeah. It was just
Jim gets bullied all the time by girls at practice.
That's wild.
It was just a moment I realized, this is a lot harder than I thought. This is a lot more difficult than I could have ever foreseen.
Just to clear my name, I've never been bullied by a woman at practice. Shout out Nema.
What about Allie? What about Allie?
Bobby threw me a pass 4 feet off the ground and thought I was going to run up and catch this in Ultimate Rugby. I'll pass. Ask Nema, though. Nema knows all about it. Shout out Nema.
Nema knows all about it.
Superwoman.
Here.
But
ate a lot of dirt.
But with Blazing Sevens as well came the introduction of a new jersey set. Came a new kit set, which I think was amazing. I think the new kit looks awesome. Well, actually, I just now realized I would know because I still have the jerseys. I still have them, by the way.
Nice.
After I'm washing them, so
As you should. Ricky
I was like, really? Mm-hmm. You only gave them to me at the social. I was the only rookie there, man. Come on.
That sucks.
I'm not a rookie anymore.
Whatever.
Until after graduation.
That's not how that works.
But anyways,
I got emancipated yesterday.
Emancipated is crazy.
That's insane.
Can you spell that?
EMANCIPATED. Emancipated. Drop the mic. I would drop it.
Please don't. I got to turn these back in.
I'm not going to fact check that, but I know that's not right.
But it's okay.
Is this a spelling bee or a rugby podcast?
They're one and the same.
I got no idea anymore.
CTE.
But anyways, this sevens tournament came with a lot of moments, came with a lot of funny moments. Much like how we alluded to earlier, Bobby, I'm looking straight at you for this, how you picked up and nearly dropped someone on their head against alumni. It was what happened there, man?
The guy wasn't alumni.
Biceps don't score tries.
It just happens. It wasn't meant to happen, but when you're just that strong, it just happens.
You do it to people. The guy was 140 pounds. You do it to people that are less than 150 pounds.
I've done it to people who weigh 250.
Proof.
I have all the videos. Check my highlights.
Check the highlights.
You're probably on them.
Is this the huddle thing? The one highlight you have of me, you literally had to dive to get me. The one highlight of you tackling me, you had to dive to catch me.
Corrado, do you have highlights?
Don't need them.
Corrado's faster than Bobby. You heard it here first.
Nah, don't even try.
That's crazy.
But Tyler, you didn't play on the regular VSU team. You played on the alumni team. So I mean, you guess you got to experience the whole thing of beating the regular team 48-12.
He was playing with the people his age.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jordan Hall is actually my age. But no, so the alumni / Lightning team. So Lightning have been kind of just a side project of mine this semester, just for like some of the guys around Valdosta and some of the so that way some of the younger guys got some summer sevens to play, and we made our debut, and we did what we had to do to win pretty convincingly, as somebody here just alluded to. It wasn't, none of our games were even close. But it was kind of not fair. Our team was pretty stacked. Pretty sure our team, over this summer, we'll see, but we'll probably win a bunch of tournaments and stuff like that. We have, this guy named like Austin Grant, international rugby player, Nate, who's a 3-time starter at the Ohio State University. And one guy, Kelvin, who Bobby did slam, but he also broke like 3 people's ankles right after. And, he's pretty good. He's from up in New York. And also our coach, Nita, he did pretty good. So
shout out to Nita, man.
Shout out.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Nita.
But, it was a good tournament. We were kind of just shooting the crap and playing some rugby, showing how to actually play some good team rugby. Mm-hmm. And, I think it was a 99-point differential for the whole tournament, right? I think
it was either 99 or 69. I can't remember why I put on that graphic.
Oh, no, it was 99. Yeah, but no, I know.
I can't remember why I put on that graphic.
Yeah, no, it was 99. It was light day, for the boys.
It was a light day is insane. Do you guys got any moments from Blazing Sevens y'all want to speak on and talk about? I got lifted a couple times in lineouts, and that's definitely an experience. Getting lifted, you're literally like 5-6 feet off the ground. You have to try to catch a ball and throw it back to someone.
Nah, you'll be right.
All I know is that whole sideline a bunch of haters. That making love game. I'm looking at Bobby and everybody. All I hear is when I score the try. All I hear is everybody screaming no because they didn't want me to score for no reason.
Oh, speaking of
all of haters,
yeah,
I'd like to think Jaden has a son after this weekend. He goes to Georgia College.
Shout out to my son at GCSU. I'm 2 for 2 against this 270 guy. For all you guys, I think I get bullied in game. So I practice.
Just women.
Nah. Blazing Sevens was definitely an experience. It was really fun. I think it was the first a social tournament, right?
Yeah,
more of a social tournament.
First social tournament I've ever been to. The alumni, man, they're just the alumni. I didn't play against Making Love, but they look like a pretty solid team, to say the least.
Grayson scored against them. Grayson got his
also
first
shout out Grayson,
try.
man, got his first try.
Shout out to you, man.
Big ass buff, man.
The vibe was there though this weekend. It was definitely there.
Yeah,
We had a big crowd, and it was fun to play in front of everybody. It was fun to score against the alumni. Because
the two tries we had against alumni.
Yeah, they're a little slow with their old age.
So we have what we call business decisions, and if we see Austin, hauling tail down the middle for the try zone, we're like, all right, whatever.
Was getting dumped a business decision?
I didn't get dumped, so whatever.
Twice. Shout out to Nita and AJ.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I remember that.
But kind of sometimes
Tyler tried to stiff arm me and couldn't do it.
Not really.
I actually have that picture too.
Of course.
Actually getting dumped.
It was me?
Yes.
No.
I'll show you.
We'll see it.
Oh, you got dumped too?
I don't think so.
It wasn't a dump.
Now it's not a dump.
No. He had your ass in the dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a pretty. Yeah, he had a pretty form tackle. Yeah.
I remember that.
So no,
Send that to me.
I was a little tired, and I kind of just leaned into Austin, and it didn't really work out. I forgot if I tried to offload or not. Probably not.
He just tried to stiff arm and he got tackled.
I did not even try to stiff arm. I was kind of just like,
he
whatever.
Put his hand straight at my face, and I swiped it off and tackled him.
That's not at all what happened.
You heard it here. There's proof.
Nita went after the skinniest person on the field
He
and
did.
still got tackled by him after trucking him.
He did. But
Is that when Grant tackled him?
Yeah, Grant got trucked, but still tackled Nita.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah, no, I mean, stuff like that happens. It's rugby. Everybody gets tackled. It is what it is. But all that matters is we got the W, and y'all didn't. So, it is what it is.
Funny how you say y'all, even though we were all on the same team.
He is considered alumni now. He's no longer active.
I thought it was after you graduate.
No, that's just whenever you stop being a rookie. But it was a business decision of mine to kind of like not really push the issue. Austin, who you wrestled in high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell. So he definitely hooked the legs, and kind of was like, please don't drag me. And I was like, all right, whatever, man. Because I was kind of just standing there for a second, and then I fell down. But no, it was a good double leg, single leg action by Austin, and
Tyler's 200 and how much you weigh, Tyler?
I don't know.
240.
Sure.
You have 100 pounds on.
Good 250.
Yeah, I was a good 245 at that point, but I was also a little bit slower than I normally am because I've been playing all day, and I don't leave games just because we're getting blown out. At Bobby at Austin.
I was taken out of that game for other reasons. Ask Calvin.
Right guard.
I got taken out. I wanted to let some of the guys that didn't play much get some time in the rest of the game.
Which one?
The alumni game.
Oh, okay. No, Austin. He already scored, and he was
much respect to Tyler. He's a great player.
Yeah,
no hate here.
Yeah, no. But it is what it is. When Austin scored the first time, me and Calvin kind of just looked at him. We're like, we ain't really trying to chase him right now. We'll go to the next game. But Nate from Ohio State really was the bright spot for that game for us. He couldn't really tackle the dude. He's like 5'5" and stocky as all heck. Muscles come out of his muscles. I'm getting the sign that apparently we're about to end.
No, we're not about to end. I was just asking.
Oh, tell me the story.
I was happy to wrap it up.
Good deal.
Just asking you to wrap it up. But we're gonna take one. What?
None.
Man, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna take one final break here before we go into a bit of a short preview for the upcoming 15 season based on what we've seen throughout this 7th season. So we're gonna get to that right here on the Inferno Extra Ember, brought to you by the Inferno Blazer Sports Show in just a moment. The Inferno Blazer Sports Show is rolling out a double episode premiere for the Season 2 finale. Catch Jaylan, Jack, Kyle, and Chris as we discuss the heated playoff races for multiple Blazer sports teams and a special interview episode with VSU's athletic director, Herb Reinhardt, on first-time video form episodes. Tune in to Spotify, YouTube, and our other streaming platforms, which can be found on our website and Instagram, for a release date between May 3rd and May 5th. Keep up with the Instagram at the Inferno BSS to hear about the release. And now, back to the show. Welcome back, everyone, to the Extra Ember provided by the Inferno Blazer Sports Show. We have unfortunately lost a guest as Austin had to leave early for other stuff that he had to do. So right now it's just me, Corrado, Jaden, Bobby, and Tyler as we move on to the final segment of this show, which is going to be kind of a preview for the upcoming 15 season in the fall semester of 2024. So the question is that you guys are more than welcome to input and say what you will and what you think. Based on what you guys have seen this 7th season, what do you think that's going to look like for this 15 season? What can you maybe expect?
For us, a lot of us are graduating. I have one more season here. I'll graduate in December. We lose our coach, sadly, but we also lose about 7 of us, seven different starters. So it's going to be a big rebuild year. The rookies are really going to have to step it up. Our rookie class, we came in and we stuck with it. There's about 4 or 5 of us that really stuck with it, and we carried it. Now it's y'all's chance to carry it. Yeah.
Corrado, you got anything you want to say?
Well, honestly, from what I saw from this 7th season for most of the rookies, y'all, I think the more time you get to play, I think y'all be able to do basically what me and Bobby did, is carry the next team. Y'all just gotta, this coming fall, y'all gotta recruit heavy, talk to your friends, talk to people that are just starting as freshmen, come out. They want to play a sport, especially people that played football in high school. That's how a lot of us played. Was what a lot of us did. Yeah. Played football in high school, and then we found rugby, and now we love this sport more than anything. Yeah. Honestly, me and Bobby and another member, AJ, said if we had rugby in high school, most of the time we would have probably played that over football. Honestly,
yeah.
But nah, y'all just gonna have to recruit heavy, and I think most of y'all would be fine. From what I can see, that's coming back. I think y'all will be good. Y'all are just gonna have to learn how to mesh well with 15s, because 15s, it's mostly a forwards game. It's forwards do a lot of the work, and backs kind of just get the tries at the end of the day. Most of the time, forwards do the work, backs get the tries.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, Jayden, you've played 15s already. So what's kind of your outlook heading into next season? What are you thinking? What are you expecting out of this next season?
I'm more of a 15s player. I prefer 15s. It's really where my heart lies at when it comes to rugby. I do love rugby. The sport in general. It's a great sport, and I'm so glad I've come upon it. I think our 15s team next season is going to be really good. Although, like Bobby said, we are losing a bunch of talent, as well as our coach, Coach Anita. One of the favorite coaches I've had playing any sport. We do still have plenty of veterans who can provide leadership that we need, as well as another alumni coach coming in. So overall, I feel like we will be a good team. I would love to play a bigger role for the team than I did last 15 season, since I do have a better understanding for the game, and I am improving every time I step on the field or onto the pitch. So. Overall, I feel like we'll be good. I feel we'll be able to contend, and I don't think there's a lot of teams that are going to be able to mess with us, especially not in the small school division.
Yeah. Tyler, you got maybe anything to say? Or Bobby, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say one last thing on my behalf. I think Nita's done a great job since he's been here, and from his probably like 3 or 4 years he's been here, he's done enough just coaching and just being like a secondary father for a lot of us for us to be good. He's left us off good. He knows connections. He has people. We'll be good. He's left us in good hands.
Tyler, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah. It's just one of those things we've all it's just like a turnover year, I guess you could say. This will probably be the first year in a while that it's like a fresh start. It's like a new I guess regime. I know when I first started really playing, that was Nita's first year. And so I know
what you watching over there, Bobby.
Yeah, what you watching over there, Bobby. But no, because I know with Nita, I played with Nita. And I've seen him growing up so much just as a person off the field. I could tell stories all day long, but we're not going to. But I've met the new coach. He's definitely different than Nita. He'll do some stuff like Nita, but he ain't as friendly as Nita all the time, and that's kind of what y'all need. Sometimes. Ain't much I can really say about it, man. It's going to be a grind. 15 seasons is definitely a grind. Every weekend you're playing a game, either home or abroad. Good thing you don't have to go to Mississippi anymore, though. So. Good on you.
I didn't mind going.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Of course you didn't mind going.
Pretty sure the actual VSU teams can tell about that. You know, they got 2 teams in Mississippi in their conference.
Yeah, I know. So, you know, it's going to be a grind. 7 seasons pretty easy. You usually have like 1 tournament a month, and then you're just chilling the rest of the time. But no, y'all got some good vets coming back, and I can't wait to see y'all when I see y'all. And yeah, potentially alumni game. Kind of just depends on where I am, I guess, life wise. Father time waits for nobody, and now I got to go get a job and a mortgage and all that crap.
Yeah, man.
Being an adult.
Be more of an adult than I've already had to be. So, because I know personally I'm probably going to take a year off, maybe 2 of rugby after the summer, and then, just come back for alumni games and be the old fat white guy
That doesn't pass the ball.
Pretty sure I had the most assists on the team this year.
I feel like the older you get, you're just gonna get tired of passing. You just be like, all right.
I passed the most this season I have like in my career ever.
Since I've played with you, yes, most definitely.
Yeah, because y'all literally didn't know what to do, so I was like, because literally it was like Bobby, like a young Bobby who had no idea what to do. All he would do, he would pass less than I would, and then I'd have like Kid, shout out Kid on my
throwing Patrick Mahomes passes from 10 feet away.
I mean, absolutely, and so a lot of times it's just you just gotta make something happen, but it ain't about me no more. So I guess good luck, guys. It's all I can say.
That's really all I can say either.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be cheering you. I'm gonna be watching the Instagrams and stuff. Hopefully Scott, amongst his endeavors, can still make some good graphics. I know he was ready for him.
Yeah.
Speaking of ready for him, Jaylan,
what's up?
So when you're at billiards and you are preparing those karaoke songs, man, are those just like in your back pocket at all times? Or
I want to know
what
made you dance with the mic too? Like what got you doing that?
Like
too?
legit, like that made me so mad that I left early.
How about you just give us a recap of what billiards was like for you?
All right, fine. I'll do that. So, all right. So for one thing, one of the organizations I'm a part of on campus is MAG, Media Arts Geniuses, and that's like one of the big like performing arts groups and clubs on campus. So we're composed of singers, songwriters, rappers, dancers, artists, and all that jazz. So just a lot of performance art that I really have had a minor passion for. I mean, especially the genre of music I primarily listen to. I actually started teaching myself legitimately how to dance like 6 years ago. Like 6 years ago, as I was trying to pick up my new music taste and try to figure out what I like, what I don't like, and from there I've just been steadily improving. But I never had the confidence to show it. I never had the confidence to display it. And also for nothing, I can't sing for shit. What happened at billiards is completely a fluke. That is a fluke among
Don't say
flukes.
that. Have belief in yourself.
Yeah, well,
I try to, but the
good thing
I
is,
don't have my register.
The good thing is
up.
from the videos that I saw, I couldn't hear the singing.
Yeah, because the music was like way overbearing.
But it was just the dancing. It was smooth. I'm not gonna lie.
The passion you had.
It was. I've never seen you move that well, even on a rugby field, than you did at billiards. And this was just purely from the heart. Jaylan Scott. It was a Jaylan Scott show. It was awesome.
Yeah. I appreciate that. And legitimately, that's something that, again, I've been working on for a long time. Just never really had the confidence to show it in high school. Because when I was in high school, I came from one of those districts that was pretty small. So we only had one middle school and one high school. So you pretty much, since maybe like 6th, 7th grade, you're staying with the same class and seeing all the same people up till you graduate. So I mean, it's just kind of one of those like psychological things of if you change anything really about yourself, around these people that have known you for so long, then it's going to come off as startling, and you usually get ridiculed for it and teased for it, which I didn't want to go through. I didn't want to deal with all that. So, you know, coming out here 230 miles away from my hometown kind of gave me an opportunity to add this new thing to me that, I've been working on. I've been working on for so long. And funny enough, doing billiards at Baytree at a freaking post tournament social that we all went to. I mean, it was just, I don't know what came over me that night, but
you showed us who you really are.
No, it's fine. It was awesome.
I showed an aspect.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the show, man.
3 buttons down, chain out, everything, man.
Leaning. It was good though. Yeah. We appreciate it. We all cheered you on. It was a great. You made me wish I wasn't old and left early. Right, man.
It was a great way to end the
Tyler
night.
said it's my bedtime. I gotta go.
No, seriously,
highlight of my week.
Yeah, no, seriously, I wish I was there. No, I just showed the billiards to play pool, beat some young kids.
What you're unusually good at.
What are you talking about unusually?
He has a pool.
You seem like you have a lot of
his-
experience.
Like an experienced
crazy.
pool player?
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard. You just put a ball in a hole.
You also gotta realize the organization he's part of. He has a pool table at their house.
Yeah.
I don't ever play. I don't ever play. I actually don't really play pool that much anymore.
You're just out here just wrecking everybody. So I don't know what to say about that.
I mean, look.
I don't know. I wonder what skills are better, his pool skills or the bowling skills.
I have been told my bowling skills are pretty good. We'll see.
But I think with that being said, unless you guys have anything else you want to say or contribute.
Before we wrap it up, I would like to thank Bobby and Tyler and Nita and AJ. They kind of those are like the primary vets that taught me how to play rugby, taught me everything, made me more comfortable with the team, just brought me in and kind of like transformed and are still transforming me into the rugby player I could be. Try to help me, especially with like my aspirations and stuff to play pro. So I do want to extend a thank you to those guys. So I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Of course, man.
And I honestly want to say the same thing. I mean, to you, Bobby, Tyler, Corrado, and all of our veterans, and Nita as well. Like I remember after we left billiards, I was talking with Nita, and he told me that he was like really appreciative of me joining the team. And in that moment, I actually really felt appreciated. I just showed up to practice one day because I decided, hey, you know what? Might as well give rugby a try. It was between this or swimming. It was either between this or I go back to swimming.
It's always rugby.
Which I
don't ever, choice, man.
Yeah. Considering again, I had done swimming for 6 years prior to that, and I retired, quote unquote, from the sport after my senior year because I got burnt out of it. So I figured, hey, you know what? I might as well try something.
Well, I was gonna find rugby. You at the rec if you didn't come out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, rugby's a second family, man. We all think of it as like another organization, kind of like how some people see fraternities or sororities. It's kind of like one of those. It's like a family. It's like a brotherhood.
Yeah,
and it's just a home away from home. Whenever you're doing stuff, when you're playing with some of the people you play with the last 4 years, you'll find those people. Tyler has those people. Bobby has those people. Jaylan will have those people. I have those people.
Yeah. So again, I just really appreciate you guys and the entire team, rookies, vets, everybody for really Corrado, like you said, making it a family atmosphere. Really feel like I was part of the guys. I was part of this group that we just have a undying trust and bond with one another. So that was awesome. That was awesome to get to experience. Bobby and Corrado, did you guys want to give any final remarks?
No. Like I said earlier, this was probably my favorite rookie class. I honestly love y'all boys. And for me, rugby was the only thing that kept me in school. Never been a big school person. Hated school. I was ready to drop out after my sophomore year, but I got into rugby, and actually with Nita, I stuck it through and I finished. And I can literally only say my best college stories are not from college. It is from rugby. My stories all come from rugby.
Yeah.
Honestly, same. Well, I was only playing because Nita was the coach, and that's the reason why I stuck in school. I had my associates done. My end of my first semester of my sophomore year, my associates was done, and I was gonna graduate and just go to a different school. But I stuck it out because I didn't really know any other schools that did rugby besides VSU at that time. So I was like, I'm gonna stick it out and play.
That's amazing to hear. With that being said, everyone, we're going to wrap up this episode, give a close to what is likely going to be the last Extra Ember of this season, the final Extra Ember of season 2. Make sure to catch this episode, all of our previous Extra Embers and Inferno Blazer Sports Show main episodes. We got our season finale hopefully out by now at the time I'm recording this. When this comes out, or if it hasn't already come out, make sure to stay tuned for that, as that's the episode we did with our athletic director, Herb Reinhardt. Make sure to tune in for that episode and give this episode a follow, a like. Check us out on Spotify and our Instagram. We really appreciate all you guys watching this one. And for me, Corrado, and Austin, who left earlier, Jaden, Bobby, Tyler, and the entire Valdosta State University Rugby Club, and of course from me, this has been the Extra Ember provided by the Inferno Blazer Sports Show. And I just want to say for everyone out there, stay safe, have a great day, and go Blazers.